Guys, poof, and there we go. Facebook guys, namaste. God bless. How are all friggin' you, man? It's Tuesday. It's Transformation Tuesday. Motivation and inspiration, and that ain't me, man. That's not me. That's. I learned a long time ago that I can go get my own damn Red Bull. Transformation is empowering. Transformation brings you to the next level, the next step in your life. And as I was bringing Tori to work before I came on tonight, she was saying, "Oh wow, the pool's going to be closing within less than a month because of Labor Day and the seasons change and everything." I said, "Yeah." That's part of life, and we have that ability as well. She was kind of dumbfounded by that remark, but yeah, indeed. If you're going through a series of events now that are not conducive to what you want to happen in your life, you really have to take a step back and say, how did I create that, man? How did I bring that into physical form? And tonight's show, I hope, really empowers you to understand that, because we all can literally change our life's direction by simply a change of thought. And people, it's hard for people to get that. I had to think about that myself for a little while. That's what I know I forgot. I forgot the backlights. I was saying, as I'm talking, I'm missing something. I'm saying, wait, I'm missing something here. And sure enough, the backlights aren't lit. These are the kind of shows that where you say, wow, I knew I was missing that point. This is the key that unlocks it. I love bringing up shows like this, man. I love it. I love it, and I will not let the lights behind me distract me, man. I'm going to get to the point here because you guys have a life, I have a life, and I love sharing stuff like this with you guys. So I'm going to get right to it. Out of the quote box tonight, I'm going to go right into Neville Goddard, but first, it's National Vinyl Records Day. I almost totally forgot. It might show my age, but I mean, back then, when we got a record from our favorite artists, I mean, there was a story inside those jackets. I mean, everything. You had pictures, you had lyrics, you had everything. Now you can just Google it, I get it. But holding that record, you were holding a story. And each song was a poetic story that the artist was trying to tell us in his or her own little way. And with that visualization in that jacket, it gave us an idea of what they went through. And that's all we do every day. We just don't add notes and chords to it. Our life is just a depiction of the story we keep telling ourselves every day. And that alone should wake you the hell up, because once you realize what kind of story you're telling yourself every day, as I see you or I see myself here on Facebook, how you see yourself in the mirror, your perception of it, I mean, that is everything in your life, because you're feeling from that. And by changing your thought about it, you're depicting a new season, a new time frame per se in your life. That's why time is just an illusion. We create our time by our thought about it. We create a time slot that we're living in that manifests into the next time slot and the next time slot. So it's really just a depiction of ourselves that we send out every single day. Getting them back to my quote box tonight, 3 of them. The world is your imagination pushed out. Really grasp that, because when you realize what you're thinking about constantly, it's just manifesting in your outside world constantly. If you will assume your desire and live there as though it were true, no power on earth can stop it from becoming fact. Indeed, it's so true, because when you're focusing on that desire or that issue or problem per se, it's just getting pushed out of you through your emotions, your thoughts, and your feelings. Therefore, you're manifesting more situations, as the law of attraction says, like attracts like, situations in your life to match it. And finally, this is the most important one, the world is your mirror, forever reflecting what you are doing within yourself. Hence, reading people. And I can always tell what somebody's going through by depicting what they're telling me their outside world is reacting to. And your life is the very same way. I mean, this is the beauty about understanding the true power, the self-empowerment that we have. That spirituality is creating your reality, not the other way around there, meatball. As we were taught back then. We were taught that the outside world depicts who we are, when who we are is depicted from what's within. It's creating our outside world. And Alan Watts, the great Alan Watts, I mean, this guy, before I get to this, in this reel, that I gave a short depiction of here. I'm going to try to articulate it the best way I can. I sent this out to several people and wanted to get their reaction. And immediately it was like, wow, this is what I was missing. This is what I was missing. I'm going to show this to this. I'm going to show it to that. These are the points I'm getting at. You find that missing link. I mean, like the links on my chains, man. You find that link that holds it in place, it's going to stay there. But if there's one kink in it, if there's one hole in it, it's going to fall right off. When you realize what the missing link is, when you realize what you're missing, why you haven't attracted what you desired, or it's very slow in coming, you're seeing these little synchronicities, I get it. It's just a matter of your perception of it, what you're emitting every day. It's that constant focus, that constant desire, as Neville said, the world is your mirror, forever reflecting what you are doing within yourself. How is the engine running? Check it, man. My check engine light came on today. Not my check engine light, my tire sensor. You know, friggin' 91, going back home from my mom's, you hit, they're doing construction. Oh, what else is friggin' new? But they're massive bumps, and, I mean, set up my tire sensor. I went and checked it. It's still on, but who knows? Maybe it got knocked out because the bumps are immense. The same bumps in your life are immense as well, and they knock us back for a loop. It's up to you to get yourself back on track, to realize your true thoughts and desires are most important. Your peace is most important. The clarity of what you're sending out every day is most important. Now, getting to Alan Watts, trying to fit all this in a short time here, and hopefully I can push this along to help you guys a little bit. I love his depiction on what you can't see and how you bring it into manifestation. He was a genius in articulating this. Just listen to what he said. The illusion is that change takes time. The truth is, change happens the moment you decide. You don't need more time. You need a shift in being. You see, there are infinite versions of you, each living a life shaped by a different choice. The question is, which one will you tune into? He's talking about the infinite versions of what we choose to live in every day. And this was back in the 60s and 70s, man. This is good old-fashioned hippie shit. And what people didn't realize back then was this guy was giving us a roadmap to pick and choose a life that we desire. But we have to choose in that moment. Once you choose, you know, it's in your decision that your destiny is shaped. When you choose what you want to have, be, and do, make a conscious choice about it, you live in it every day, or live from it every day with your thoughts and your feelings. You're creating that time slot. You're creating that illusion that everything is going to happen in your life, because that's your preamble you're sending out every day. Few people will get that. I truly, it was hard for me to understand that I have this power within me, like all of you guys do. We have this immense power to create something out of friggin' thin air, man. Literally, it comes to us. There's no more chasing, man. There's no more struggling, hustle, grinding shit that we were taught growing up. It's about what kind of alignment are you living in every day. That's creating the time slot you're creating every day. And the beauty of this is the illusion is that change takes time. In an instant, you can change your life just by your thought about it. And to me, I was like, no way. No, indeed. Because if you think better, you're going to start feeling better. You're going to start attracting better. And those kinds of little keys and secrets are they're absolutely amazing to have in your life. And I want to get into that real, because I'm going to sit here and bullshit all night long, but I want to give you guys the recipe here that I got from a reel. I'll read it slow, because when you understand this, you'll realize that we've been taught in so many different ways the wrong way. Yeah, it's like, what were these people thinking back then? It's what they were taught as well. They were trying to hand it down, just like a lot of things in life. Sometimes what you're handed is not what you wanted. And when you realize that, you'll realize what kind of life you're manifesting and can manifest by understanding the true spirituality that creates your definite reality. Think about this reel. You're not manifesting it, you're remembering it. Listen to the few syllables of that first line. You're not manifesting anything. You're just remembering what you truly desire. That's exactly what they're talking about. You don't need to manifest anything. You already have it. Indeed, dreams and desires. You're just remembering it now. In other words, Life keeps throwing curveballs at us, and we forget who we truly are, a powerful spiritual being having a human experience. And from that experience, we are creating the next step in our lives. He goes on to say, the reason why you perceive yourself as someone who hasn't received what you want is because you're still thinking it's in the future. Everything is right now. It doesn't matter what the hell's going on in your life. Right now is your creation point. Right now is the starting point to whatever you want. It should put a big ass smile on your face knowing that you have this power. But how are you going to use it is the question. We're all given the gift. We're all given the gift of life, indeed. And all the tools are all in here we've had since day one. But the problem is we've been told with the wrong instruction manual how to use them. He goes on to say, the point of this is to reverse time and make your future collapse into now. The world you're in right now is not the present. It's the past. I'll say it again. The world you're in right now is not the present. It's the past. It's an echo of your old beliefs, emotions, and identity patterns. Exactly what Neville Goddard was saying decades before this, but this is set up to fit the narrative for today's thinking. I'll say it really think about what I'm saying right here. The world you're in right now is not the present. It's the past. It's an echo of your old beliefs, emotions, and identity patterns. Hence, manifestation of old thoughts. Does that make sense? You're just a manifestation of your own thoughts right now. How do you change that? With a different perspective on life. A different feeling about yourself that creates the next step, the next reality, the next time slot. It's you choosing how you want to live this life. Not let life choose you. It's you choosing success, choosing abundance, choosing favor. All of these choosings in your life that you're putting forth every single day is creating that next step. The world you're in right now is not the present. It's the past. Really think about it. Where you are right now is just a depiction of past thinking. So if it's not where you want it to be, that's what you're thinking about. You change your thinking. You change your feeling. You change your actions accordingly to fit the narrative that you want to create for the next time slot. This is self-empowerment. It's understanding that we are a creation machine having this amazing experience. Your consciousness spans from past to present to future simultaneously. That's hard to understand, but what he's saying is nothing matters except right now. Nothing else matters except right now, because right now is creating the next past, present, or future simultaneously. We don't manifest by chasing it. We manifest by remembering it. Think about that. We don't manifest by chasing it, but by remembering it. Why can't I say that friggin' word tonight, man? Too many syllables. Remembering what? Who you are. If who you are is not what you like, you change that identity. You change who you are by changing what you're truly desiring in life and pushing forth with that every single day. Your past self wanted it. Your future self has it. Your job is to stop thinking. You're the middleman. It's not here. It's not there. It's right now. It's you focusing on it right now. It's you feeling everything about it right now. It's you pushing forth with it right now. It's you, everything about is this moment right here. It doesn't matter any other moment because that's already manifested in your life. What's focusing is right here, right now. Because the only thing separating you from your desires is your perception. Indeed, your opinion on how you think about what you want to attract in your life. So if love is the only thing you want in your life and you want the friggin' soulmate, you have to become that soulmate to attract that soulmate, because you want to attract your equal. You don't want to attract a meatball. You don't want to attract anybody that doesn't fit your narrative. So don't be that narrative. Be that love of life you've always wanted to be. Watch who comes into it, man. Watch the type of person you attract or situations to match it. That's you creating nothing or something out of basically thin air. It's living in that mindset that creates the most amazing life. You're not successful. You are successful in mind before you become successful in life. And that goes with everything. You have to love yourself internally to attract the love you want externally. that kind of narrative living by should be the biggest wake-up call for you guys to understand who you truly are. And finally, once you stop identifying as a seeker and start identifying as already having it now, reality shifts because you shift. How does it shift? Because of your energy. You're living in it. As Novogratz said, the world is your imagination pushed out. The more you imagine what you want, the feelings of being healthy, the feelings of having a lovely life, the feelings of abundance and financial well-being, the minute you keep feeling that, life can only give you more of that. That this is true power. This is you monitoring your conscious thinking. You start monitoring your conscious thinking, you're going to start realize what you're bringing from it. If it's not conducive, change the thought. Change the feeling, change the perspective, and put a direct emphasis on that, and push that narrative out every day in your acts, in how you act, how you feel, how you speak, every aspect of it. You give 100%, and 100% is going to be given to you. Give 10%, 10% is going to be given to you. It's your choice in the matter. That's why they call it free will. It's you choosing who you want to be at this very moment, and keep moving forward with that. That's your identity. That's what he was talking about. The illusion of that change takes time. No, the truth is change happens the moment you decide. When you decide that you're not going to tolerate anything but positive energy in your life, and that's it, that's all that's going to happen, man, because that's all you're going to be focusing on. Your brain's going to be searching for it. It's going to be searching for situations to match that. So when you decide that you're going to be wealthy and live an abundant life, doesn't matter what your bank account says, you have to push that narrative in your thoughts and feelings every day and never utter a word of lack ever again. This is what I'm talking about, empowerment. It's you creating the destiny before the destiny is created from internally so it can manifest externally. The world is just catching up to who you already are. Indeed, that just finishes that powerful reel. If you guys want it, please inbox me. I'll send it to you. It's truly empowering knowing the power that we have. I mean, really, that alone should put a big ass smile on your face, because you can heal yourself. You can have basically whatever you want, whatever you truly desire, when you realize that you already have it. Whatever it is that's going on in here, you got to let it out. You got to push it out. Your imagination, your world is your imagination pushed out. If you will assume your desire and live there, you literally put a camp right in it, man, and start living from that assumption every day that you already have it. This is the mental power this is the mental power tool, probably the best one. I love giving stuff like this to people because it's something I didn't realize that I was using when I was creating all around me. It's understanding the little components of quantum mechanics and quantum science to realize that we are indeed a science project. But what kind of science project are you going to create? What kind of life do you want? What kind of realities do you want to keep living in every day, in time slots that you're creating from it? This is the beauty about life, is that we have this ability to create any possibility. So guys, feel free to watch this again, share it. If, like I said, if you want that reel, I'll be more than happy to send it over to you guys. America's Mentor, I mean, this is just really grasp this for yourself, guys, and understand that amazing power that we have, guys. I'll let you guys go. Enjoy your Tuesday. I am spent. Time for some food, guys. America's Mentor _radio on Instagram. The hell with you, X-Men. I'm not going to promote you anymore. Please follow me. Jerry Maldonado. # Jerry Maldonado. America's Mentor on YouTube. I got over 900 videos on there. But I can honestly say this one here tonight is the most important key. It's understanding that empowerment that we have and starting to use the mental tools that we've all been blessed with already. Don't let the world tell you anything else, man. What you're telling yourself, you're bringing to yourself. What you're emitting, you're attracting. Remember that. We're just a good old fancy fuzzball of energy. But it will depend on what you want to bring. You got to make the choice once you decide. Decide abundance is your key. Decide love is your life. Decide peace is all that you are. And that is what you are going to attract, guys. Enjoy your Tuesday, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon, man.